We are going to practice subtracting using our base 10 manipulatives. My first problem is 411 minus 77. I'm going to start by building 411 since that is my greatest number. It has 4 hundredths, 1 10, and 1 1. And then I need to take away 77, which has 7 tens and 7 ones. I don't have any hundreds I need to take away, so that is good. I have 1 10, but I need to take 7 away, which I cannot do, because I cannot do 1 minus 7. So I'm going to take one of my hundreds and replace it, and have that become 10 tens. Because 10 tens has the same value as 1 100. And then, as I'm looking at my 1 1, I cannot take one of these and take 7 away from that. So I'm going to take one of my tens and break that up into 10 ones using my regrouping 10. And so then I would build that with my invisible 10 frame. So let's count to make sure that I have the same value of 411. 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 411. So my value has not changed, just how I have arranged my number and built my number has. So now I can go ahead and start subtracting. I have no hundreds to take away, but I have 7 tens. So 7 tens is 5 and 2 more, which leaves me with 3 from my 11 that I started, or my 10 that I started with. Now I have 11 ones. I'm going to take 7 away, which is 5 and 2 more. So now I have 4 ones remaining. My value of my hundreds is 300. I have 3 tens, which is 30. And 4 ones, which have a value of 4. So when I add my values at the bottom of my place value chart together, that is 334. Remember that when I'm regrouping from 100 and making that 10 tens, that does not count as me taking anything away. I am just rearranging what that looks like. Go ahead and clear your board, and we're going to try another problem. My next problem is 322 minus 155. I'm going to go ahead and build 322, since that is my greatest number, that is the whole. And I want to take away from that 155. So I'm going to analyze my building here to see if I have enough out, how I have it, to create that problem and subtract correctly. I have 3 hundreds and I need to take 1 away, which is possible, so I don't need to regroup anything there. I have 2 tens, but I need to take 5 tens away. So I don't have enough 10 to take 5 tens away, so I need to regroup one of my hundreds into 10 tens. So I'm going to take one of these, put it as 10 tens. So now I can break that apart into my 10 tens, which has the same value as 1 100. So my number value has not changed yet. And then I have 2 ones, and I need to take 5 away, which I cannot do. So I'm going to take one of my tens and replace it with my regrouping 10. And from there I can regroup that 10 to become 10 ones. So now I have 2 hundreds, 11 tens, and 12 ones. 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 321, 322. So my value has not changed even though I've redistributed those numbers. So now I can start subtracting. 100, take away 5 tens, and 5 ones. So my value of my hundreds is 100. I have 6 tens, which have a value of 60. And I have 7 ones, which have a value of 7. So my final answer is 167. So the difference between 322 and 155 is 167. I have one more problem that you can pause the video for and then check your work afterwards to see if you got it correct. For this one, we are going to subtract 425 and 136. Go ahead and build your number and then unpause the video to check your work. $425 has 4 hundreds, 2 tens, and 5 ones. If I want to take 136 away, I have enough hundreds to take 100 away. I don't have enough tens to take 3 tens away from 2. So I'm going to take one of my hundreds and replace it with my 10 tens so that I can break that 100 up into 10 tens so that I can take 3 away. So now I have 12 tens and 3 hundreds instead of 4 hundreds and 2 tens. My value has not changed. Now I have 5 ones, and I need to take 6 away, which is not possible. So I'm going to take one of my tens and regroup it to become 10 ones. So now I have 300, 400, 410, 420, 425. So now I can go ahead and subtract my 136. That is 100, 3 tens, and 6 ones. My values of my hundreds is 200. I have 8 tens, which have a value of 80. And I have 9 ones, which have a value of 9. So the difference between 425 and 136 is 289.